Hello and welcome. Adita Lang here, and in the next 30 minutes, well, we are going to be training some full body workout here. We're going to get some back, some arms, some chest, some core, maybe even a little bit of legs in there too. Are you good with that? I do hope so. You're going to want a light and a medium set of weights, a mat, a nice cleared out area to nothing to get into your way, water close by, take breaks when you need to, and work at a pace that is comfortable to you. Can we get started? Just tapping the toe. Now the chest is up high, shoulders are back and down, abs are in tight, and you are breathing as you move. Now take both arms forward and walk yourself forward. Walk back, across the chest, and both arms forward, and walk back, across the chest, and come forward, and back, across the chest. You have 4, 3, and 2. Now 1. Hold yourself to the left, roll through the back foot. Inhale one way and exhale the other. Up and down. Now hold yourself here, stretch forward. Chest is up tall, abs are in tight. Deep breath. Exhale. Turning to the front, toes come up, bending your left leg and hinging from the hips so you can feel the stretch all in the right hamstring. Deep breath. Exhale. And now come center, bending both knees, hinging and pressing the opposite shoulder down. And the other side. Moving right back to center, come up and toe taps, reaching across the chest. Both arms come forward and move back, across the chest. And both arms move forward, move back, across the chest. You have 4 and 3. Now 2 and 1. Hold to the right, roll through the foot, up and down again, up and down. Now hold the heel down, stretching the calf, stretch forward, deep breath. Exhale, turning to the front, toes come up, sitting down in the right leg and hinging so you feel it along the left hamstring. Inhale, exhale. Coming center, big deep breath. Exhale, side stretch please. And the other side, up and over, and hold. And now come center, reach across as far as you can, giving yourself a little bit of a twist. And come center, ear to shoulder, pressing the opposite shoulder down. And the other side, up and over, and hold. Now reach across the chest for a little bit of a twist and hold. And come forward, ear to shoulder, hold here. And come center, moving the legs around. Okay. Both arms come forward. Can we just focus on our shoulder blades? This is retraction. Release the shoulders. Now pull them back in together and then release. And I want you to glance at your elbows. Are they moving? I hope not. Keep them as steady as possible. The movement comes from your shoulders squeezing back in together and then releasing. And squeeze and release. You have 4 and 3. Here's 2 and 1. Release those arms. Okay, can we get started? What about a nice medium weight? Placing yourself in a lunge position, hinging forward, one arm row right here. Now, as we were doing the retraction, you could feel the shoulder blades move together. So now I want you to think of this left arm and squeeze the shoulder blade against the right shoulder blade as the elbow comes up. You have 4, 3, 2, and 1. The other side. Same thing, chest is up tall, hinge forward, and squeeze the elbow close to the body, moving the shoulder blade close to the other shoulder blade. Use your breathing. 5 and 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come center. Now taking this weight from the ends, Shoulders are backing down, small bend in the knees. Simply hand me the weight. Oh no, bring it back. And once again, take the weight forward and come back. Your abdominals are nice and tight. If the weight feels too heavy, go for one of your lighter weights. And if it feels just right, you can stay here. Inhale and exhale. 4 and 3. Now 2 and 1. Come center. Should we do this again? Turning to the side, once again, hinging forward, keeping your neutral spine. Abdominals are nice and tight. Inhale one way, exhale the other, squeezing the shoulder blade back as the elbow goes up. You have 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. To the other side. Abdominals tight, hinge forward, and lift. Use your abdominals. Keep them tight and use your breath. 4, 3, and 2. Now 1. Come center. Taking the weights from the ends, small bend in the knees, and come forward and back. Now, even though I'm extending my arms forward, the shoulders remain back and down. I want you to think about that. Inhale and exhale. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come center. Bringing this weight down, let's do a small exchange. Taking some lighter weights. I'm going to turn sideways so you can see me a little bit better. Feet are about hip distance, bending the knees, tailbone back, so you're hinging again. Elbows by the side, and this time doing tricep kickbacks. Both arms moving at the same time, maintaining your neutral alignment, and abdominals very tight. Inhale and exhale. I want you to feel the tricep contract as you extend the arm. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come center. Abdominals in tight, arms to the side. One arm at a time. Out and down. Up and down. Inhale and exhale. Using your breath as you move. We have 5 more on each side. This is 1. Up and 2. You've got this. 3, 4. 1 more. And 5. Excellent. Turning again to the side. Knees are bent, tailbone back, hinging, elbows in, kickbacks. Feeling your tricep contract when you extend the arm. It's working intentionally. We want to feel the muscles as we utilize them. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come center. Are you ready? Arms to the side. 1 at a time. Chest is tall. And as the weight feels heavier, I want you to contract your abdominals a little bit further. Keep them tight, but keep the breathing going as you're moving. Inhale and exhale. Remember, good form and technique is going to lead to greater results. All the time, never fails. Utilizing the breath. We have 4 more on each side. That was 1. Here's 2. And 3. Last 1. And 4. Yes. Excellent job. Now, bringing these weights down to the floor and coming down to the floor. This is actually a great time to grab some water. And I'll meet you down on your mat. Starting with both legs out whenever you're ready. Chest is up nice and tall. Think of the hinge from the hips and hinge forward, feeling the stretch right along both hamstrings. Inhale and exhale. Now cross one foot over and hinge and hold. Pulling the knee up and turning to the side. And release other side. Crossing over, deep breath, and exhale and hinge. And knee comes up and turn. So I'm going to turn myself sideways. Makes it easier to see. And here's what we're going to do. The right leg is bent, the left leg's going to work. Chest is up nice and tall. So we're working core and we're doing a little bit of legs at the same time. Fingertips just out to the side, and I want you to drag your left leg in and then push out, hovering off the ground. And in and out. If you feel like you can't hover, you can touch the floor. Or if you wanted to, you could actually take your shoes off and just drag your socks along the mat. That makes it easier too. The key is good form and technique, right? So I want you to think about bringing the knee straight line to you, lifting your chest up, pulling your shoulders back so you keep neutral spine. 5 more. And 4. 3. 2 and 1. Excellent. The other side. Readjust your form. Chest is up tall, abs in, and pull the heel in and push. And if you can't completely straighten the leg, that's okay too. Keep lifting the chest. Oh, we have Leonardo. She comes by every once in a while to check my form and technique. How am I doing today, huh? Chest is up tall, abs in tight. We have to keep our focus. 3 more, and 2, and 1. Come center, legs in a butterfly stretch, big deep breath, and exhale, hinge forward. Oh, look at that. I must be doing something right. Come center, can we do that one more time? Utilizing your right leg to stabilize, sit up, working the left, in and out. Now this time, I want you to use a little intention. Feel your quadriceps contract as you push your heel out. Chest is up tall, abs are in. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. The other side. Chest up. Inhale and exhale. 5 more, and 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent job. Okay, so bringing our weights out to the sides here, let's take our smaller weights on either side, and you're gonna come down to your mat, knees come into the chest and hold, letting one leg goes down, one leg up, and hold here. And release other side. And release, taking our weights. So here's the plan. Hands are up, take your knuckles up to the sky and bend the elbows slightly. So we're going to do what's called a chest fly. Opening out like a big bear hug. Shoulders stay against the mat, chest is up in the air. Inhale one way, exhale the other. You have 4, 3, 2, and 1. Taking those weights down. This time, arms go out to the side and legs come up, small bend in the knees. So here's the goal. Shoulders stay against the floor no matter what I told you to do. Allow the legs to fall over to the right, but keep the left shoulder down. The minute you can't hold the left shoulder, that's enough. Now come up, squeeze the abdominals tight, other side. And really tighten from the abdominals in order to move the legs. Inhale one way, exhale the other. Using your breathing. 3 more on each side. This is 1. So a lot to concentrate on here, pulling in the abdominals. 2. And last one. And come center, setting those legs down. Reaching once again for the weights. Arms up, knuckles to the sky so the wrist is nice and straight, and bend the elbow slightly. And out and back in. Shoulders stay against the mat. And wherever you feel like the exercise becomes the toughest, that's where you're going to contract the abdominals the most. Inhaling one way, exhale the other. You have 4 and 3. Now 2 and 1. Coming down, sitting the weights to the floor. And once again, arms go out to the side. Legs up, small bend in the knees, shoulders push back, and slowly allow the legs to move over. Now squeeze the abdominals tight to come up, and the other side. Keeping the shoulders connected to the floor the entire time. So the minute you feel like your shoulders are about to lift off the mat, then you've gone too far. Inhale one way, exhale the other. Well, hello again. Using the breath. We have 4 more. And 3. Now 2. 1 more on each side. Is that good with you too, Leonardo? I hope so. Excellent. Knees into the chest. Now taking both feet down, hands behind the head. Okay, honey, you're gonna have to move just a little bit. There we go. Okay, hovering off the ground. Now I want you to think rib cage. Squeeze them in tight to pull you off the ground, and then you allow them to relax slightly to lower you. So your focus comes from the contraction of the rib cage, and in turn, that's what lifts your upper body off the ground. Inhale one way, exhale the other. Using your breath. You have 5. And 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Knees into the chest. I'm going to do that one more time. Feet down, hands go back. Hover off the ground. Are you ready? Contract the ribs and release. Inhale one way, exhale the other. We have 5 and 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent job. A great time to grab some more water if you want to. And we're going to take our light weight. I'll face this way this time. Make sure all the weights are there. So coming over onto all 4s. First things first, you're going to need 1 light weight, but I want you to balance your weight on all 4 points. Abdominals are nice and tight. So keeping this balance, now we're balancing on 3 points. Elbow comes in and then reaches forward. Inhale one way, exhale the other. Five, 4, 3, 2, and 1. The other side. Abdominals tight, balancing your weight. Inhale one way, exhale the other. Using the breath as you move. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Putting that weight to the side. So here's what we're going to do. Taking your hands on the outside of the mat, backing your knees up, Chest is nice and tall. Now think of it this way. Your chest lands in between your arms. I want you to bend down one time, 90 degrees, and then push up. Inhale one way, exhale the other. Keep the abdominals very tight. You have 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pressing back. And slowly coming up here. Pulling the arms back and stretch. Big deep breath. And exhale. And release. So taking our weight, once again, balancing ourselves on all 4, keeping that neutral spine, abs tight, reach forward and in. Out and in. Inhale and exhale. You have 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come down, other side. Balancing your weight and reach. Inhale and exhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Setting your weight down, taking those hands nice and wide. Bring your body a nice straight line from the knees to the shoulders and bend 90 degrees and up. Inhale one way, exhale the other. You have 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stretch back. So taking our lighter weights and basically sitting up on our knees. Now, if this bothers you, roll up your mat so you can place it underneath your knees or maybe even use a folded up towel. Chest is up tall, arms are out to the side, and bicep curls. Taking your time, and I want you to focus on feeling the bicep contract as you bend your elbow. You have 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come down. Setting one weight down, coming back into your all fours position, but this time taking the weight out to the side. Think out. Now, as you come out, I want you to bend the elbow and make sure you're aiming the elbow towards me, straight to the side. Working on the back of the shoulder. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Setting the weight down. The other side, same thing, balancing your weight out. And now elbow to the side. Aiming your elbow straight to the side. Opening the arms at 90 degrees. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now, coming back up, chest is tall, shoulders back and down, and curl. Feeling the bicep contract. Abdominals are solid. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come down to all fours, centering your weight and elbow to the side. Five more. Abdominals are solid. 3, 2, and 1. yourself to the other side. And out. Again. Five more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent job. Coming down, so you can sit with your legs out, or sitting on a towel, or crossing your legs, whatever feels comfortable. Taking the arms out, just like we started, and squeeze the shoulder blades back, and release. Squeeze back. Inhaling one way, exhaling the other. You have 5, and 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now both hands behind the head, deep breath, and as you exhale, chin to chest. But now this time on the way up, I want you to use your hands, and you will add a little bit of resistance as you come up. And once again, chin to chest, and resist as you come up, and chin to chest. And resist up, chin to chest. And resist, one more time, chin to chest. And resist, now hold here, turning to the left, pulling your left elbow back as far as you can. And come center, other side. And release, both arms coming up. So now think shoulders again. Shoulders come up to the ears and they go back and down. Up to the ears, back and down. Feeling the shoulders move in a circle all the way around where you can actually feel the shoulder blades move as well. You have 5, and 4, 3, here's 2, and 1. Release. Extending one leg out, one leg stays bent. Chest is up tall. Now hinging from the hips forward, and at the same time pull the toes towards you. Keeping this nice neutral spine. Inhale and exhale. And coming up, lightly pressing your right hand on the knee. Open your left arm as far as you can and hold. Chest is tall, abs are in. And release, other side. Come center, deep breath, and exhale and hinge. Again, inhale and exhale. Now coming up lightly, setting the hand down and open. As far as you can, chest is nice and tall. Deep breath and exhale. And release. Extending the legs out, crossing in a figure 4, big deep breath, and exhale, hinge from there. This time as you come up, pull the knee in and turn. Now staying on this side, relax your arm down, right arm comes up and back and hold. And release, other side. Cross over, deep breath, and exhale. Knee into the chest and turn. And again, staying on the same side, arm comes up and press back as you hinge slightly forward. And release. So once again, placing your legs in whatever comfortable position you're in. And just think shoulders up, back, and around. One more. Holding your shoulders down, take the arms out, press them back, and hinge slightly forward to stretch the chest and shoulders, and release. Deep breath, and exhale. And now come forward, interlace the hands, stretch towards me, and pull the arms up, and release. And again, interlace the hands forward, pull the arms up, and release. Taking one arm comes up, reaching for the elbow and stretching your tricep back behind you. Deep breath, and exhale. Oh, felt good. The other side. Reach back and hold. And arms go out again, deep breath, and exhale. This time, cross them over in a big virtual hug from me to you. Dropping your chin down. Open them out, take your arms the other way. Come in, chin down. And release. Thank you so much for joining me in today's class. Go out there, make sure you drink plenty of water and keep the body moving. We've worked a lot of the upper body muscles. I hope you feel strong because I